Hello and welcome to Alternate Updates from PMS Bazaar, a podcast that exclusively focuses on alternative investments, including portfolio management services and alternative investment funds like private equity, private debt, venture capital, real estate funds, hedge funds, SME funds, and more. Before we begin, we recently started the Alternates Update podcast. You can expect our podcast regularly where we will discuss various topics related to the alternative investment universe. We are available on multiple podcast platforms, so make sure to follow us on your favorite streaming platform today. In today's episode, we will discuss Ampersand Capital's Multi-Cap Equity Fund, which was launched in September 2017. Let us explore its strategy, performance, and investment philosophy. Ampersand Capital, founded in 2016, is led by a group of experienced professionals boasting 2 to 3 decades of expertise in equity research. This deep knowledge helps them identify promising investment opportunities. Their flagship fund, Ampersand Growth Opportunity Scheme 1, invests in a diversified portfolio of 30 to 35 stocks across various market capitalizations. Next is the fund management team. The fund's success is driven by its expert team. First, Arun Subramaniam. He is the founder and the managing partner with over 25 years of experience in equity research. His background is impressive, honed at prestigious foreign brokerages like Merrill Lynch and HSBC. Next, Sanjay Satapathy, the portfolio manager. He brings over 16 years of experience in the same domain. Both individuals have a proven track record of identifying high-growth stocks. Let's understand Ampersand Capital's investment strategy. Right stock, right time, right size. Their fund, Ampersand Growth Opportunity Scheme 1, is a Category 3 AIF, a long-only open-ended fund. For the uninitiated, Category 3 AIFs are those funds having a broad investment scope, allowing them to invest in securities of both listed and unlisted companies, as well as derivatives, complex or structured products, and units of other AIFs. There is a minimum investment requirement of Rs 1 crore. These funds can follow long-only or long-short strategies. Long-only AIFs represent investment vehicles primarily dedicated to long-term holdings across diverse asset classes. Basically, these funds aim to capitalize on the potential for asset appreciation over time. On the other hand, long-short funds utilize an investment strategy where the fund has both long and short positions. Like mutual funds and PMSs, AIFs are also regulated by SEBI. Moving on to the fund's investment strategy. Ampersand Capital's investment strategy is built on identifying growth companies with 3 main criteria. 1. Companies in sectors poised for a multi-year upcycle, preferably driven by macro themes. 2. Companies with improving competitive advantage and long-term growth potential, supported by a proven track record. 3. Companies with valuation re-rating potential, offering favorable risk-reward outcomes. Their goal is to generate long-term capital appreciation by investing in a concentrated portfolio of listed equity and equity-related securities. Moving on to their performance. Ampersand Capital's Ampersand Growth Opportunity Scheme 1 has a track record that speaks for itself. From its inception in September 2017 to June 30, 2024, the fund has delivered a compelling CAGR return of 24.9%, easily outperforming benchmark indices. The fund's performance has been consistent across various time frames, showcasing the effectiveness of its investment strategy. The return of the BSE 500 index during the same period was 15%. Moving on to the fund's portfolio. Here's how Ampersand Capital adapted to market changes. Ampersand Capital understands that markets are fluid and require constant adjustments. In June 2024, the fund's portfolio underwent some strategic tweaks. For instance, a few legacy winners like Jupiter Wagon, Elecon saw their allocations reduced. This freed up capital for new opportunities such as Divi's Laboratories and Hero Motors. As of June 30, 2024, the fund consisted of 35 stocks. Remember, this is not a stock recommendation, neither from Ampersand Capital nor from PMS Bazaar. Now on to sector allocation. The sector allocation changed a little, but capital goods and consumer sectors retained the top places in June. This stability indicates a continued belief in the sector's long-term potential, while the inclusion of new holdings reflects the team's agility in identifying emerging opportunities. Market cap allocation as of June 2024 are large cap 49%, mid cap 28%, small cap 17%, and cash holdings of about 6%. Next, on to a key part, the exit strategy. Ampersand Capital follows a well-defined exit strategy. Each portfolio stock is assigned a fair value and is reviewed regularly through thorough equity research. Their fair value estimates are heavily influenced by business cycles. They exit if the stock's fair value falls below the market price of the stock. Let's understand the fund's risk mitigation techniques. Ampersand Capital places special emphasis on risk mitigation, which is key to the consistency and longevity of their funds. Key techniques used are: number 1, diversification across multiple sectors. Number 2, investments in large and liquid names. The current portfolio has 75% weight in companies over Rs 10,000 crore market cap. Number 3, portfolio beta is typically kept at around 0.9x. Number 4, maximum weight per stock capped at 6%. And lastly, number 5, cash is kept at around 3 to 5%. So here are our key takeaways. Ampersand Capital offers a compelling investment opportunity. This is for those seeking exposure to a diversified portfolio of high-growth stocks managed by an experienced team. Their focus on fundamentals, right timing, and optimum allocation strategies make them a promising choice for investors with a long-term horizon. To learn more about the fund's stock holdings, sector allocation, and performance across different time frames, you can check them on our website in the newsletter section. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Please remember that this podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as a financial advice. Do your research before making any investment decisions. If you have any feedback or suggestions, do write to us at events@pmsbazaar.com. Alternate updates from PMS Bazaar are available on multiple streaming platforms, so make sure to follow us on your favorite streaming platform today. Until next time.